And welcome in. Let's start to wind it down a little bit. Lay down on your back. Once you're here, arms can reach either up and overhead or out to the sides, whatever you have the space for, or whatever feels the best on your body today. Just allow your shoulders and your back to reset with a little help of gravity. Maybe alternate between reaching the arms up and overhead and resting them by your sides. And just feel how your spine is resetting with the shoulders depending on where you have the arms. Notice your lower back. Try to relax it, unclenching any muscles in the lower abs or the glutes. And let's go one more time. Arms reach up and overhead. Stretch as tall as you can get. Reach one leg out. Reach the other leg out. Still stretching. Big breath in. And as you exhale, tuck your chin to your chest, curl the one leg into your chest. Once you've got it, bring that other leg in to join it. You've got both knees into your chest, you're curled up. Relax through the neck muscles as much as you can, and then lower the head right back down. With your head down to the mat, reach both legs up towards the ceiling, point and flex those toes. A little bend in the knees is always okay here if that feels best. Now with both feet together, start to draw a circle with those ankles. And from here, bring it back into center. You're going to keep those legs up. We're resting those arms down by your sides. And we're going to rock with the knees a little bit to one side. Bring it back to the center. Rock them a little to the other side. Back to center. So as you do this, start to become aware of your oblique muscles in your core. Inhaling, legs to the side. Exhale, back to the center. Just a few more here. And once you finish that last one, bring it back in. Hands back to your shins. Tuck your chin into your chest. Curl the spine back up. Reach the hands between the legs, grabbing onto the ankles, and then letting your head come down. So this one's going to look a little bit funny, but you're going to hold your feet or your ankles here, and you're going to allow your knees to fall out to the sides. Think of this as a butterfly position, but without the feet together. You're going to let your feet fall apart and just hold the legs here and rock a little from side to side through the hips. Take a few full deep breaths. When you're ready, reach a little further if you can get there. Grab the sides of the feet. If that's not comfortable, you'll know through your head and your neck position. You're going to come back to holding the ankles. When you're ready, legs out wide for a happy baby. And again, just a little rock from side to side. Either holding the outer sides of the ankles or reaching and holding the outer sides of the foot. But wherever you are, try to make sure that your hips aren't lifting off here on the backside, but rather you're pushing your tailbone and your cheeks down into the floor. So you have the feet, but you're aiming the pelvis and the sacrum down into the ground below you. It'll make the stretch more intense, but find a few breaths there. And then bringing everything back down, planting the feet to the floor, coming into a staggered bridge. Right foot further away, left foot closer to you, and hands by your sides. Exhale, drive those hips up to the ceiling, and then inhale, lower them down. This is our starting position. Exhale, drive hips up. And inhale, bring them back down. If that's comfortable, let's add on a little bit. So exhale, hips go up, hold it here. And on your next exhale, I want you to roll your spine down. Think of your ribs coming down to the mat, your belly button. the tag of your pants, and then your tailbone, and then lift back up. Drive hips high, and then roll it back down. Exhale, ribs, mid back, low back, and tailbone. Now as you work here, you're going to pay attention to the left leg a little bit more than the right. And you're going to keep your focus on that part of your hamstring, right where it turns into your glute. And if you need to, you can keep your hand right on that place on the back of the leg and use that to help you engage the hamstring and glute and lengthen the spine all the way on that roll down. So we're still here, hips go all the way up. Exhale, roll it down, make sure that hamstring and glute are engaged. A few more here, helping to open up the hips and lengthen out the lower back. And then switching feet whenever you're ready. This time, right foot is in a little closer, left foot is in a little further. Press into your feet, drive hips up. Exhale, roll down through the ribs, the mid back, the low back, the tailbone. So it's the same thing. Hands are heavy, hips go up, roll down, ribs, mid back, low back, tailbone. As you work on this side, it's your right leg that you're going to be focused on just a little bit more. And it's that muscle right where glute and hamstring come together. Lifting up, making sure that's engaged. And as you start to exhale and roll down, if that's engaged, it's going to help you roll down smoother and touch each vertebra to the mat. So before you roll down, you engage and you roll. Continuing here, just a few more times. And last one. Pausing for a moment, bring both of your feet as close to the glutes as is comfortable. Feet are hips width, but now I want your knees to fall a little bit wider than the hips themselves. Press into the sides of your feet, push into your hands, exhale and drive hips all the way up as high as they'll go, keeping the knees wide. Inhale up here, exhale, roll down, roll through the ribs, the mid back, low back, and tailbone. Continue to work just like we've been rolling down the spine so far, but now you're focusing on both legs and as much symmetry as you can create. Glutes engage through the center through both cheeks, knees stay wide through both legs, and you keep hamstring and glutes engaged as you roll down. Start to feel that you're connecting now through the entire bottoms of the feet, even though the knees are flaring out wide. Just a few more here, embracing that glute engagement. One more time, drive it up and hold. Now from the top, find that glute hamstring engagement on both sides and pulse the hips, little lift for 10, 9, squeezing through the center of the glute, and 5, 4, 3, 2, hold it up big, inhale, squeezing lower glutes, and exhale, roll it all the way back down. Rock those knees a little bit from side to side. Grab those knees, bring them into your chest. And when you're ready, we're going to turn, coming into a cat-cow to finish off. Hands under shoulders, knees under hips. Drop the belly over the chest. And exhale, round the spine. Heavy head. 2 more times here. And last one. As you come to neutral, if there's any other movements that your spine needs, feel free to find it. But once you're ready, enjoy the rest of your day, and I will see you for the next video.